Guys, resellers have been taking some historically massive L's. Got a brand new Jordan 1 which is guaranteed to be insanely hyped. Oh yeah, and Nike Day starts tomorrow. Before we jump into the upcoming stuff, let's do a quick little release recap. The Crocs Echo Storm released on September the 16th exclusively through Kith. I thought that these looked pretty dope. And just as Crocs does something new, they do something like this, a collaboration which pretty much makes no sense. We've got a pair of regular Crocs with a Giant logo. These dropped on the 14th. Of course, we had the Drake Noxa Glide, and from what I can tell, some people are really feeling them and others are absolutely not. And then we had the Fat Joe Terra Squad Nike Air Force 1, the black and white colorway. Did you manage to get those? They definitely sold out pretty quick. Alright, upcoming news. Let's talk about Nike Day, because this one, it was really just kind of random. Now, it's not going to be anything insane, but we do actually know everything that's going to go down. So essentially what this is instead of a Nike Sneakers Day for the Nike Sneakers app, this is a Nike Day for the Nike app. And it's actually not just going to be one day. It's going to be a bunch of days. On September the 18th, which is Monday, that's tomorrow, this pair of Nike Dunks is going to be dropping. So if you wanted your grandma's tablecloth on your pair of shoes, this is a great option. Same day, we got the Nike Pegasus Trail 4 Gore-Tex. September the 19th is 7 tips for an NCAA champion. Then September the 20th, this one seems pretty cool. Nike Dunk by You member voting. So maybe this is some kind of thing where you can vote on what colorways or what options you want to have. September 21st, 7 must-haves with Nike experts. And then September the 22nd, we've got the Dunk Low Georgetown GS. So this is based off of this calendar right over here. It is expected to have some other different dunk styles that are going to be dropping in the day. And that's based off of this calendar over here. Get ready for daily restock. Nothing crazy, but there you go. That's Nike Day. I'm going to run through some of the September releases that we have coming later on the month. Starting with the Forget Me Nots Jordan Air Ship. This colorway is actually looking pretty solid. Now, these are going to be dropping on September the 27th. And this is the first look. Jordan and Nike are just going ham with the Air Ship. They're dropping a bunch of collaborations, a bunch of new colorways. And from what I can tell, this is a solid pair. I mean, again, it's relatively simple. They haven't done anything too crazy with the Nike Air Ship. Not too much going on, but aesthetically, it's a nice pair. Nike officially just unveiled the Lebron 21, this launch color, which is looking really, really nice. Love the way that it's shaped, and all of like the lines on the inside make it kind of look like it's got a skeleton. And then look at that ankle padding. There is a ton over there. This pair is set to release in an entire family size run on September the 28th. Right, moving over to a couple October releases, starting with the Chris Paul Air Jordan 1 Low OG Give Them Flowers. This is turning out to be one of my favorite Jordan 1 Lows that we're going to see this entire year. I just love the materials. I love the print on the top. There's a lot going on in terms of the floral print, but at the same time, it kind of fades into the background. There's nothing too crazy with the colors. Materials look A1. Biggest update on this pair of sneakers is the fact that we're going to be getting them on October the 24th. Another October release, we got the Cherry 12s returning, and these are going to be dropping, I believe, on the 28th, at least as of right now. That's what we know. I'm not entirely sure if these images are of the new one or if they're the pair from 2009. As of what House of Heat is saying is that they're coming back one-to-one. It's not going to be anything changed or reimagined about them. We got the Jordan 1 High Sky J Mauve releasing on October 14th. This is going to be kind of like the big Jordan 1 for October, I guess. Leather doesn't look too great. Like, there's nothing, maybe it's just the images, but it just looks pretty average. Either way, the color blocking is relatively nice. It's certainly not my favorite. In fact, I highly imagine that they would sit unless they're stupidly limited, which I don't know why they would be. Now, a pair of threes that I am really liking is this one right here. Air Jordan 3 Off Noir. These are going to be dropping on October the 7th. And I think I'm going for them, man. These things are looking really, really nice. I just like the contrast of the all over black suede with that tiny bit of elephant print that you find around the toe and the back. And then of course this sailed out midsole. I think it's a perfect kind of fall colorway. This is a great one. Again, these are going to be dropping on October the 7th. Let me know what you think of them down in the comments. A pair that we spoke about last week, we've got some updated images. Take a look at this right over here. The Nike Kobe 4 Pro Tro Black Mamba. So now we've got even some on foot shots of these things. And yeah, they're looking really, really nice. Obviously all over blacked out with that snakeskin overlay to play into the whole Black Mamba theme. We also have a new release date. These are set to drop on December the 26th for $180. I'm very happy to report to you guys that we actually have some somewhat meaningful leaks of the upcoming Adidas Fear of God collaboration. Let's kick it off with this one right here. We've got a brand new colorway of the Fear of God Adidas Forum 86 Low. This is turning out to be a pretty damn good looking pair of shoes, if you ask me. It's nothing crazy, it's nothing wild, but it's just a pair of shoes done very, very well. The shape is super, super nice. This one over here, just like the all over gray upper and then the white midsole. This is where you can kind of see what the materials really look like. These should be dropping this year. That's what they've kind of said, both Adidas and Jerry Lorenzo. Now, to kind of help this is a story that Jerry Lorenzo put on, I believe, his Instagram, where he basically shows off the packaging for this upcoming collaboration. So you can see the Fear of God box, extremely minimal, just with the 3 stripes. And then the shoes are actually encased in this little like plastic chrome bag, which is really, really interesting. Something a little bit different. This should be coming within the next couple months. Nothing is confirmed, but it definitely is a step in the right direction that we now actually have a look at what the packaging is like. Another very small leak, we've got another ambushed Nike Air More Up-Tempo Low dropping. This one comes in all over white and red. We just saw the tan and the yellow pair drop. I think upcoming we have an all over black pair and a purple one. So this one joins that, so we've got at least 4 colorways of this collaboration dropping that we've seen so far. No exact release date on this pair, but I'm sure it's going to be dropping within the next couple months. Super quick, we got our first looks at the Air Jordan 6 Gore-Tex Brown Kelp. This is a pair we took a look at last week. However, we literally just saw like a cropped in picture of the back of the shoe. All over kind of brown nubuck material, kind of looking like a Timberland. Black on the midsole, some lighter sail colors. These should be dropping November 29th for $250. Pretty steep. Speaking of steep though, how about we double that? Adidas is trying to get $500 for this pair of sneakers. It's called the Adidas Adizero Adios Pro Evo 1. Now, when I saw this on the Confirmed app, I was like, what? Like, I've never seen Adidas ask $500 for a pair of running shoes. Like, I know that their running shoes get pretty expensive and pretty ridiculous in price, but this is a whole nother level. So I'm just like super intrigued. I'd actually like to just buy it and see what the hell it's all about. It's also the lightest running shoe that the brand has ever created. Not entirely sure if it's the lightest running shoe in history, like it should be for that price tag. Either way, just wanted to show you guys this, and I may potentially buy it and show you guys if you are interested, so drop it down in the comments. Next up, we've got a brand that I love all of their other collaborations, but this might be one of the first ones that I just completely skipped. This is the upcoming Sacai and Nike Magma Skate. It's a bit underwhelming, at least to me personally. So I believe these are all high top shoes, like you can't really see because they're kind of covering the pants, but 2 shots of these ones, so another brown one and another black one. Let me know what you think of these things down in the comment section. All of these, or at least some of these colorways, should be dropping holiday 2023. A pair of shoes that I'm not going to be passing up on though is the brand new Cactus Plant Flea Market Air Flea 2. These things are looking wild. I want to get this off of the rip. I know that they're crazy, but I want to try them out pretty damn bad. Now, there's also something that I didn't pick up on the last one. I thought that there was 3 colorways of this pair of shoes, but there is only 2. So we've got this black colorway, and then the faded spruce colorway is actually 2 different colors from left to right. So I thought they were going to be 2 different pairs. Got one pair which is a slightly more bluish one, and then another one which is a slightly more greenish one. It's got some really bizarre, like interesting details on it. Bottom of it kind of looks plastic, like some kind of Lego block thing. Honestly, I'm here for it. I cannot wait to try and grab these things. They're probably going to be very hard to get, even though they do look ridiculous. I just imagine that these things are going to be extremely limited. They're going to be dropping this holiday season. Let me know down in the comment section. Would you try this pair of shoes, or is it just way too crazy for you? Sticking with CPFM, apparently we're going to be getting a restock of the Nike Air Force 1 Low, both in the white and the black colorway. That's supposed to be happening summer 2024. These dropped back in 2020, and now they're going to be dropping summer 2024, no specific release date in there, and they should retail at $150. Look at all of this, how different it is to a regular pair of Air Force 1. All of the sewn-on text around it, the different insole, and still it costs less than the Utopia Air Force 1s. Got a brand new colorway of the New Balance Warped Runner dropping at some point this year. As of right now, we've only seen the one sail colorway. In my opinion, this is one of the best New Balance sneakers this year. I absolutely love my pair, and actually if you want to see my full thoughts on this pair of sneakers, check out that video. I'll put it up in the corner wherever it needs to be. Right, we've got some brand new looks at the upcoming Air Jordan 4 Bred Reimagined. These things are going to be dropping springtime 2024. We've seen, like, I think the really close-up image, which basically showed us nothing, but yeah, I mean, this is not that much better, but at least you can see a complete image of the shoe. From what it looks like, this is like a preschool or toddler size pair, because because it looks so freaking tiny, but at the same time, it's also not attached to the midsole. So it's very much in the production sampling phase. Nevertheless, you could definitely see that leather is very, very premium looking. It looks like it's going to be super thick and soft. Again, they should be dropping on the 17th of February as of right now. So yeah, that release date could definitely change, so we'll have to wait and see. We all thought that we just got the Jordan 1 Mocha 2.0 with the Palominos, but I'm here to say that this is actually the Mocha Jordan 1 2.0. This is what people are calling the Air Jordan 1 Latte. This mock-up was done by Z Sneakerheads, which historically speaking has been very, very accurate with a lot of his mock-ups. It's supposed to come in the exact same color blocking as the Jordan 1 High Mocha. Basically, this is what it's supposed to look like, pretty much identical to the Mocha's, just a little bit of a lighter tone, just like a latte. You're adding a little bit more milk. But here's the kicker. Apparently, this is supposed to be coming in woman sizing only, which, yeah, again, it's just a rumor that could change and it could be completely different. But yeah, as of right now, this is the Jordan 1 Latte. Right, we got some brand new, really good images by Sneaker Knockers of the upcoming Powerpuff Girl Nike Dunk Low. So we've seen the pink one. I wanted to show you guys the new green pair, all of the details that you find on it. This is the Buttercup colorway. I think the materials are really, really dope. They're all just pretty wild, all three colorways. I don't know how I feel. They look kind of cool, like taking pictures of them, but on foot, they look pretty crazy. Now, this one over here, probably my favorite just from a colorway and also material perspective. Got like some kind of weird textured material on the upper. Is it like almost a snakeskin or scaly type of blue leather? Same thing with the tongue, really, really nice details. Again, should be dropping this December time or all three colorways. But yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts now that you've seen this pair of sneaker in full, all three colorways. Do you think it's a good collaboration or just Nike going way too crazy with these collaborations? It is time to talk about these reseller Ls. Now, these are actually insane stories. A ton of money has been lost. So let's start with the first story that broke. The Nike Air Yeezy Grammy sample sells for a loss of $1.6 million. This pair of shoes is a prototype Nike Air Yeezy that was made specifically for Kanye West to perform in at the 2008 Grammys. Now, it went up for auction just 2 years ago in 2021 and sold for a world record $1.8 million. Now, who bought it was the Rares app, or the CEO of Rares app, who bought it through the company. Basically, the Rares app is kind of like a sneaker investment platform where you basically get to buy shares of different sneakers. So obviously, they imagined that it would be a good investment to buy this pair of shoes for 1.8 mil, put it up on this app, and allow people to invest in this pair of sneakers with like $25 share. Well, fast forward a couple years, and obviously that didn't pan out because these things just sold this month at the Golden Auctions for $180,000, which is a 90% drop. Now, a lot of people have been speculating why this massive decline in price, and some people are accounting it for just the Yeezy hype kind of dying out. And after all of his controversy and all of the brands cutting ties with him, that damaged his image, and so now his Yeezy sneakers are not selling for as much as they once did. And other people are speculating that just plain and simple sneaker reselling is dead throughout the high end and also the low end. It also could just be that this pair of shoes sold for way too much to begin with. Let me know your thoughts on this down in the comment section. But it doesn't end here. Got another massive loss. This pair of Michael Jordan game-worn Nike Air Ships back in 2021 sold for $1.4 million. And now here in 2023, they sold for $624,000. That is almost $850,000 less than they originally sold for. So again, seeing this story pop up kind of supports the aspect of like, bruh, it's just a tough time right now, and sneaker reselling is just at the bottom of a lot of people's lists. Let me know down in the comment section, is sneaker reselling or the sneaker market dead right now, or is it something else? Now, even though Michael Jordan's shoes may be taking a loss, he certainly isn't. I thought I'd end off today's video by just telling you guys how much Michael Jordan is making. Take a look at this. Michael Jordan makes $6 million every 8.6 days. I don't know why House of Heat had to put this bizarre little equation in here. Why every 8.6 days? Why not just make it like 5 million every week or whatever that would be? And what's even crazier is that he's making like 6 million almost every single week now, but which they point out here is a stark contrast to the 6 million he earned over the first 7 years of his entire NBA career. So yeah, MJ, Nike, and Jordan Brand continue to make buckets of money. But that is all the stories I got for you guys this week. Again, we do this every single Sunday. Now, if you want to go and get your full rotation right, go and let me know what you think about my picks over there in that video.